All right.
How's everyone feeling?
That's the shit I say after the intro. But yeah, man,
Oh,
I'm all right.
okay.
I love the promo.
Promos never stop, bro. Wide cast till we get a check. I'm out here.
Fuck, let's start.
Yo, the what Nappz chose to start the shit with is hilarious.
It's crazy.
Are we live? We live.
Yes.
Okay, so I ain't gonna curse.
I wasn't fucking ready. Welcome to the Not So Soft podcast. My name is Neno Rocwell, and with me today is Senator Nappz.
Yeah, what's that? And you know, I'm not even gonna come through with no crazy intro this time. You know what I mean? It just is what it is.
And Kino the Great.
Yo,
Gentlemen, what do you guys got planned for this weekend?
I'm in city, so I'll be moving around. And that's pretty much it.
How was you guys' long weekend? Anybody get up to anything? Anybody be out and about?
nah, just some family shit this weekend.
All right.
I've been tracking my steps because I'm a part of a competition at work, and we had a step competition for the weekend, and I managed to log 0 steps on one day because I'm a true G out here.
You high as fuck, huh?
What?
Did
Oh, no,
get
not
high,
that
just
day.
not get out of bed?
Not that day. I forgot to walk around with my phone, so it was Bluetooth around the house the whole time. So I looked on the step, and I don't have the watch. It's just my phone in my pocket. And someone was like, "Yo, what'd you do this weekend?" They're like, "You clocked like 2,000 steps." I was like, "Yeah, that's because I walked to the liquor store."
That's good stuff.
Dedication, I tell you.
Kino, is your family as mysterious as you?
No. Well, I don't know. I'm not sure how to say that.
I don't know. Yo, they hide secrets from you.
I don't
That's
know.
where you got it from.
Kino, can I ask you a question?
You can?
Do you have a family,
I do.
or is that a mystery to you too?
No more questions.
I'm hiding a family too?
Yeah.
You are hiding a family.
No, I got family.
Wow.
It's my brother's birthday this weekend, so we celebrate.
Oh shit.
Yeah, man.
You're not
Happy
hiding the
birthday,
world
Rockstar.
You're not hiding the world from your family. You're hiding your family from the world. I respect
Nah,
it.
never that. Although the world will never know. Whoever knows my family knows my family. That's it.
I don't even know if you're actually here.
That's true. I'm a figment of somebody's imagination.
Life model decoy.
I'm gonna figure that out one day.
How to
Trust
do
me.
that?
Oh God, yeah.
I'd
That'll be the first thing I do.
love it. That's the dream, isn't it? To have life model
is.
decoys.
Although the thing about that is, I think then we get iRobot.
I get told all the time that people see me everywhere, so like, I'm pretty sure I got decoys already. I got a message the other day. I was at work, and they're like, "Yo, are you on the bus?"
You got doppelgangers?
I
was
definitely
like-
got a decoy.
I know you do.
Yeah. Y'all
Nappz
well,
does. You do.
yeah, well, y'all see my I definitely got a decoy.
Do I have one?
Wow.
I don't
Yo,
think so.
yo, you're saying wow. When my hair was short, all right, you know what? Forget about it. It's all right.
No, his
Wow,
doppelganger
wow.
looks like looks like him.
Wow.
Yo, Nappz is love. Nappz tries to get me out of trouble without saying a I appreciate
I
you,
just
my
caught
guy.
my bad.
I do.
My bad,
I
yeah,
appreciate
yeah.
you, my guy.
I'll believe that. Sure, why not? Let's make my editing worse.
The
I'm gonna try to not
podcast
say
is
anything.
filled of wild thoughts. Wow.
I'm gonna try not to say anything else controversial. Anyway, so yo, what are we talking about today, guys? What's going on in the world this week?
I was a little confused by that word you just said.
What'd I say?
I
don't
think you were
even know
supposed to
what
say
he said. What did he say?
controversial, but like You were just like,
all right. I'm done.
oh, by the way, have you tested positive for COVID lately? Any new cough, fever, shortness of breath, or runny nose?
Yeah.
Are you waiting for a COVID test result?
Have you got negative COVID test result? No, we should ask for the negative COVID test.
Yeah, we need you to present a negative COVID test result within 72 hours of the recording of this podcast.
Exactly.
Have you been outside the country in the past 14 days?
Have you been around people with COVID?
Yeah. Do you have any close contact?
Yeah.
The answer to all of that is probably.
Oh, okay, cool.
All right. Well, we'll have to make do somehow.
No, yeah. I'm saying, next week I'll wear a mask during the. I think you guys are purposely just making promo.
Yo, talk to the chatterbox. Step your game up. One of you guys gotta catch the Delta.
Or you gotta check the next variant.
Hey, I'm saying that, I'm saying the new variant out here right now, it's not that bad, man. If y'all want to catch COVID, now is the time to do it.
No, it's not.
These variants aren't that bad right now. I said if y'all want to catch COVID. I mean, anybody who wants to catch COVID, they need to go and do it right now. This is the time.
Get that alpha variant. Oh,
don't do that.
Hasn't even come out yet. But that's the one that gives you 6G on your phone.
Wait, would the alpha variant be the first one, or
alpha would be the first
isn't the delta like the fourth one?
Yeah, yes. But they also skip right to 19.
That's true.
So everything's backwards.
All right, I'm off this, man. All right, guys.
It was like the iPhones that went from like 8 to like 10, and everyone forgot like, yo, where the hell's the 9?
Yeah, I really did do that.
Or the Samsung. I had an A8. When I upgraded my phone, it was an A71. There was only like there was like an A50 in between, and that's it.
There's an 81.
I was scheming on the S10, and then I found out there's an S20, and I'm like, wait, we missed like 10 generations.
Oh, you stay there. I got the S17. Y'all playing too much. It might have fallen off the back of a car.
Oh,
what, the Samsung car?
Yeah, that's where I got it.
It was the Apple 9 with a Samsung logo on
it. He got right out of China.
Facts.
Yeah.
Jeez.
It came with its eye. You know what? Speaking of, we'll get to that later. What do you guys want to talk about, man?
Let's get serious first, and then we can crack the jokes.
Let's get serious.
All right.
Yeah.
I've been trying.
I couldn't tell. All right. Anyways, I want to say a big rest in peace to Michael K. Williams.
Yep.
Yes,
big
sir.
loss. People who don't know, he played Omar in The Wire, Chalky White on Boardwalk Empire. He's on, what's that show that's out? That new show, Lovecraft Country.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one. Night Before.
Yeah, guest role on Community.
Yo, I completely forgot about that episode.
No, he was on there for a few. He was on there for a few.
The clip you chose
was perfect.
Thank you.
Give yourself a round of applause for that. That was that was the very tip of the iceberg on how talented he was.
Yeah.
Plus, I've heard a lot of stories. He's just a genuinely cool, authentic, real guy.
Yeah.
So
you can definitely.
I saw a lot of people posting videos of him just like dancing around. Like a lot of people posted pictures just with him, with a lot of like inspirational words underneath it, and so rest in peace to him, and rest in peace and condolences to his family.
Absolutely.
Sure. Yeah, there's that. That kind of fucked up my weekend.
I believe it.
Oh, for real.
That fucked up my weekend.
I felt kind of bad because I woke up late that day, and I heard about it from you, but I was like, had I heard about it first, I would have to come and check on you, because I know that that was your guy.
Yeah.
So very few times do I feel like I need to check on Kino. That was one of the times.
I don't know what it is about me waking up to like these kind of news, like Kobe, Michael K. Like, I
X.
just get woken up and I'm like, the fuck is going on?
Yeah.
I think with all of those ones, I think the one that hit me the most out of them all was when Nipsey, and that was like in the evening. So like you went through the whole day having like a good day, and then you hear that news, right? So that could mess up your whole day.
Yeah, that one hit me a lot worse than I thought it would. I don't know why.
I went through real nigga vibes with that. Cause I was just like, yeah, whatever, man. Like I was just like, nah. Like I haven't been in denial about something like that, like that. So that was wild. But Michael K, it's rough. He was
I was in denial for 2 seconds.
Dude, man.
Yeah, I was in denial for 2 seconds when I
had to see a bunch of people post it before.
Same. I kind of had to get confirmation because I was like, this is crazy.
Yeah.
Because I think I got it sent to me from the New York Post. And I was like, I don't believe this. I don't.
That's exactly how I saw it too.
If it's a post, I'm not doing it.
Yeah, somebody said it to me, and I'm like, no way. And then people kept corroborating it, and I'm like, yeah, that became real.
Yeah, I don't usually believe any of that stuff until I hear it from Task. And he's indisposed, so it was.
Get well soon, Task.
Yeah. So I was I was fucked up for a minute.
Yo, this is kind of weird, right? And I'm gonna just have like a moment of transparency for 2 seconds. This, like, I completely forgot how long this year was.
What do you mean?
Some things that I thought happened last year actually happened this year. So, like, after I found out Michael K died, I went back and I'm like, oh yeah, X was last year. No, X was this year. Black Rob was this year. Like, a lot of people passed this year. It's been a long ass year. And I wouldn't, like, it's not translating that, like, yo, this is all this year.
Yeah.
And for me, it's kind of weird because it's like, now it's got me, and I don't know, maybe because it's the people I grew up on, but it's making me go, yo, time's coming up.
Unfortunately, that's true, and then we see that all the time, which is why you gotta remember to live every day like it's your last, right? You gotta don't be afraid to tell the people you love them and all that stuff. Like some people like to try to act like they have all the time in the world to do that. You don't know what's gonna happen to yourself, or you don't know what's gonna happen to the people in your circle around you. So you don't want the last thing. If you actually care about those people, the last thing to be something ridiculous, you know? You want to make sure you spread that love.
Just to add on to that, since we're doing this, and check on your strong friend. You know what I'm saying? Like, like the dude that always bounces back, or whoever is always all right and always the rock and always the tough person and always never needs nobody to check on them. Check on that person, right?
For real.
Like, check on that person.
They're gonna need it.
I don't know.
Yeah. Anyways.
All right, enough of this.
Y'all
good? yeah, man. I was like, you know what I'm saying?
Right,
like,
let's transition into what the people really want.
Yes, sir.
Oh man, I love when Nappz transitions to what the people really want. It's always a really
want.
Nappz, let's talk about that show.
Really want.
New reality show alert. New reality show alert. What would this podcast be without us trying to get another check? Or our
I'm
first
really
check.
starting to think I don't know
several checks.
Yeah. So here we go.
Doug, if we actually get a check, Nappz is selling the fuck out. He's gonna have the shirt, the glasses, the hat's gonna be like the
from the island. Like,
Dog, it might be the first tat I get.
Right on his chest.
What do you mean? Under the eye, yo.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie though. That's a crazy NBC bag.
That's what I'm saying, yo.
He get the Peacock on right here.
Oh, NBC's. Oh, CBS.
Oh, get the eye.
Get the eye
Just
under
put
your
them
eye.
over.
Oh, get
nah,
your
just put it
eye
over. Make my eye the actual middle.
Yo. Or no, he get it on his eyelids. So he just closes his eyes
when
and
I
do
close
the
that,
abs
yeah.
really all like this.
Yeah. Also,
Yeah.
that Peacock one isn't bad now that I'm thinking about it.
Same.
Yo.
Peacock
That NBC
right here.
one. Yo, didn't Game? All right, anyway, sorry, Nappz. Go ahead.
So this show, it kept popping up, and I was like, I don't know what this show is. So then I decided to watch the first episode.
It kept popping up because they kept emailing it to you, Nappz. But go ahead.
Probably. It's called Love in Paradise, the Caribbean. And I watched the first episode, and it's supposed to be like 90 Days Fiance, but it's like a bunch of people from the States that met somebody and fell in love with somebody on an island. So they're in different islands. So one woman, her story was she was heavier and she dedicated all her time to the gym. And when she lost a lot of weight, she felt sexy. So she flew to Jamaica. And then she ended up sleeping with a guy in Jamaica. And now she's pregnant. And now she's pregnant. Then there's a next guy.
That's not
the next girl.
That's it. And then she's with child. And we're on to the next one.
It's showing her trying to have conversations with him and trying to introduce her family to him and stuff in Jamaica. Then we got...
he wanted a green
A green card? Fam, I'm just trying to think, like, did he even... You know what? Nappz has already rejected my Jamaican card. I'm not saying it. Go ahead.
Second person, there was a woman that went to Barbados, and she ended up meeting this guy, and she fell in love with him. And so she's been dating him for a while, but because of COVID, she hasn't been able to go. So now she's able to go. And she's going down there to tell him, like, I want a ring and I want you to move to the States. And he in the part after, they were like, he likes the fact that it's a long distance relationship because according to him, he just likes he has more time to focus on his daughter. So that's the reason
just
why.
A normal guy.
Yeah, even though he's a DJ, and he's admitted that there's just a bunch of girls that always try to throw themselves at him.
Try.
And so
listen, let's try. Come on,
let's try.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Then there's a next couple in Costa Rica, and the next couple in Argentina, I think it was. So, oh no, it's Dominican and Costa Rica. There we go. That's all.
Of course, Kino knew right away.
Because I was gonna say, I'm like, Argentina, South America.
Really, Kino?
The best part about it is there was one couple, and the girl goes, "I don't think he recognizes who I am after the drugs."
Jesus Christ!
Because she used to be an addict, and now.
Jesus Christ!
Yo, she cleaned up and looked better when she was an addict.
No, I think she's been intoxicated the whole time.
That's how I'm telling the story.
He's like the person that she is now is not the same person that she was when she was on drugs. And I was like,
oh, she's lame now?
But you never know. I don't know if that relationship's gonna work. She wants him to learn Spanish, and he just wants her to learn English. So,
yo. Next time on ESL Island.
Oh, relax. Jesus Christ. Who was this man speaking? The girl?
The girl.
And she was on drugs?
Yeah.
But she's clean now, Kino.
She's clean.
So you know what Kino's next question is? Does she wear
coke, right?
Oh, okay.
What? That was my question. It was coke, right? I just have to assume. Costa Rica, Dominican.
They never actually said
Go ahead and hit that button for yourself. Yeah.
I did.
You got it.
But yeah, so y'all go check out Love in Paradise, the Caribbean. Only on Discovery Plus.
Weekdays?
Every Sunday.
Okay.
Gotcha. That's the way to start off your week.
Yeah, no kidding.
Oh my God.
Is Sunday technically the start of the week?
Yes.
On the calendar, it is. So,
But why is it called the weekend?
It ends the week. Saturday ends the week.
It's like one of those great mysteries I was wondering this weekend.
Because it's the weekend, meaning that one end of the week is Saturday and the other end of the week is Sunday, and the week is in between the weekends.
So the week don't start on Monday?
It's not a start, it's in the middle. And on one side is an end, and on the other side is an end.
Who decided this?
Yo, the same person who decided that we got to work 8 hours a day. Who the fuck said I want to work for 8 hours a day?
No, that's true. That's true.
And everybody works 8 hours a day. People in China work 8 hours a day. People in Africa work 8 hours a day. People in North America work 8 hours a day. Why is everybody working 8 hours a day?
I think that's a North American thing.
I think that y'all are missing the major point about this.
Which is?
Kino spent the weekend trying to figure out what day starts and ends the week. Like, if that is not edible talk, I don't know.
I think that's the worst part. It's really not. It's really not.
I don't know what it is.
Yo, we need a segment called Edible Talk. I just need you guys to show up and give me your edible. You know what? Matter of fact, I'm gonna start that next week. I'm a sometime during the weekend. I'm gonna eat an edible and I'm gonna give you guys the question.
That's actually not bad talk. That's not bad.
Oh, I don't even know if I'm gonna be successful. I'm gonna try.
I like that.
I'm gonna try.
Well, I know. Listen, man, my brain goes to random places. If I don't,
you go to
check
random places.
Your
brain goes to random places. I get it.
Listen, man, I was pondering going outside this weekend for a little bit. You know,
why not?
I thought about it. Like one of my homegirls, I guess, is back bartending, so I was like, probably go out. And then I remembered you and caught the bug, so I was like, no, I'm good. I'm chilling. Last thing I want to do is come to the pod, be like, yo, I can't taste shit.
I can taste again.
Is that water?
Don't worry what's in here.
See, that's the thing I used to tell people all the time, man. Don't
somebody
put, like,
really
clear stuff.
Somebody really messed up, though.
What's that?
You know how much, if somebody was smart, they would have remixed Tony Braxton's Breathe Again to Taste Again for the Corona.
That's another record. Thank you, Nappz.
Oh, I thought of one, but I forgot. But I thought.
Hey, listen, we're gonna keep building on this list, and eventually we'll put it out.
Yeah.
Anyways, all right, let's get to the next topic.
All right, we got it. It's announced.
Which is?
I never know where Nappz is going.
Versus Fat Joe.
I forgot about that.
Yes. You know what's really funny about this? Maybe the week before I got the bug, yes. My entire life is pre and post COVID.
Pre and post, I got. Before and after.
Before I got the bug, I made a Fat Joe playlist.
That works.
Okay.
That works. BC and
BB and AB.
No, before COVID and after COVID, just like the Bible, it works out.
End of days, yo. CBS really gave you CBS gave you the bag.
Nah, Discovery did. My bad.
Oh,
Discovery,
you discovered the bag. All right.
I'm not Discovery.
I don't know. Probably.
We'll figure it
out. So I made a playlist, Fat Joe, and I don't know, man. I don't know if Fat Joe has more than three smash records by himself. He's got 20. I don't know if he's got any without guest appearances.
Here is the thing, because we get into these arguments all the time.
It's not an argument. If anybody has more than 3, I'm willing to listen to all of them.
I'm keeping it short and sweet on this one. He is going to go into numerous bags that he has. So executive produced bags, songwriting bags, his own bags, his featured bags, like the big pun bag. Like it is.
I hear what you're saying.
No, here's my
argument. Than all those bags that you just said, other than the big pun bag, Ja Rule can get in those same bags.
Here's my argument.
I don't
Fat
think
Joe
the
has
executive
longevity.
produced bag like Ja.
Not like Fat Joe.
Ja can't executive produce like Fat Joe. That bag is heavier.
Like Fat Joe didn't really have a run, but he had moments, and he's had moments over decades.
Yeah, that is
I
true.
can't talk. So I might got Fat Joe by a little bit.
I have Fat Joe by 1.
Honestly, I actually too got Fat Joe, but I only have Fat Joe due to what 50 is gonna do on the internet while this is happening, and all the clowning that Ja already has on it. That's it. Like,
I mean, this is a good. This is a good
Rule
way.
beats himself going into that.
No, but I think this is good. This is good. This is gonna like reestablish like the respect.
Yeah, if I was Joe, let me tell you what I would do. Just so that's an automatic L right away, I would just start handing out styrofoam boxes with like cheese sandwiches in it.
Okay, explain this.
Tell them that they're gonna do this from Fire Island.
Yeah.
Yeah. The promo writes it, but that's what I'm saying. The promo writes itself.
But from there, you remember everybody. Like,
just
you
about
remember
everybody can beat.
Yeah.
Everybody can beat Ja Rule based on the promo going towards it.
No.
Okay.
It's just. I mean, listen. They're gonna clown
you play
Ja.
Make It Rain, and then it falls with cheese sandwiches.
No, Firefest flyers.
Oh, that's even better.
Or they say Make It Rain, and he points up to Firefest tickets, and nothing comes down because y'all can't go anyway.
See, look at that. Yo, Joe, get us, pay us for
man.
that.
That number is 647. Nah, man. Like, yeah, I mean, yo, Josh should have this. He should have this. He won't though.
He'll make it very, very interesting.
And
he
him being
be.
a
That's
punching
the
bag,
crazy
and
thing.
it does not take away from Fat Joe, because Fat Joe's got more than 20.
It goes back to placement. It goes back to placement. It goes back to the same stuff that we had with Dipset and Lux. It goes back to the same thing we had with Fab and Jada. It's all about placement. So if Ja doesn't go in there serious, because Fat Joe's going in there serious. Fat Joe's been in attendance to see the Dipset Lux. He sees how better placement and stage presence and all that stuff. You need to have all that, which he does, and character. Which he has. So, and if there's one thing this quarantine showed people that don't know Fat Joe's catalog, is Fat Joe is a comedian if you give him the mic and just allow him to talk. So you just gotta
should have had a show.
Yeah, so you just gotta nobody broke down the Dipset Locks one better than Fat Joe,
other than us. But
no one broke down his birthday party and how astonished he was at Ashanti better than Fat Joe. Okay.
Thanks.
So
to be fair, Ashanti is astonishing.
To be fair, I would be astonished.
Yeah.
Emphasis on ass. I'll be back.
I was fucking choked.
That's when this guy takes a break. It's crazy.
Yo. Man.
Anyways, let's get back. Ass.
I'm sorry, I almost killed you. If Rona didn't, I was gonna do it.
I couldn't find where to spit them. Oh man, I'm not drinking with y'all no more, man. That was even
talking about. We all get together, we're all drinking, doing the podcast.
Astonishing. You're an idiot. All right, yeah. But on some real shit, Fat Joe's gonna win that. Fat Joe's gonna win that, not based on music. But if it was just music, it's a good night and a long day for both of them. But there's too many Ja Rule jokes, man.
I am surprised that this is the matchup they chose.
I'm not.
Who do we see
Fat
other
Joe?
than these two?
Missy?
I mean, say what?
Missy?
Nah.
For who?
Fat Joe?
No.
No.
You don't think so?
Missy's
so.
smoking him. Missy's smoking those boots.
I'm not smoking those ones.
I think Missy only wants 1 or 2 people, and she needs it to be a creative thing. It has to be like a music video versus. It won't be like a straight performance versus. And there's only a few people. Like Missy's gonna go up against like Hype Williams. That's who like
Yeah.
like that's what I'm saying. Like in her mind, like, and I'm not saying that she doesn't deserve it, because she's probably one of the most creative geniuses that we have when it comes to music.
She's an untouchable, man.
But
Agreed.
it is. I think she has respect for Fat Joe. I don't think she was
Wait. I'm sorry. I did say that I wasn't gonna do this, but I have to. Yo, you really think Missy is not smoking Fat Joe?
Yeah. I do.
All right, that's cool. I just wanted to know for sure. I'm not doing this.
Yeah,
I just need to.
That's fine.
I don't know. I would have preferred Fat Joe 50.
That would be good.
That would be good.
I really don't think 50's doing this.
You are gonna see a hologram. I'm trying to think of who. Oh, you're gonna see a hologram of Jay-Z, because Jay-Z is not showing up himself, but Jaw's gonna want to play Murdergram. So,
and the Holla Holla remix.
Yeah.
And it's murder.
He might need it. Murdergram. You might need a thing for that. Yo, and can I get a fam? Come.
Oh, you know what? Bleak is coming.
No, hold on. That's actually funny. You mentioned Bleak. Why is Bleak about to instigate another Nas diss?
How?
What's it called? I don't know who was interviewing, but he goes, Nas can't beat Jay in the verses.
That's his man. He's supposed to say that.
I agree. Yeah. I'm just saying, we remember how the last time happened.
Hey, man, but I mean, that's in the past. That's now Jay-Z and Nas have made several mediocre songs together. They're not going to do this back and forth.
They got a handshake together.
Yeah.
Like, once you establish a handshake with somebody, you can't beef with them.
You can't?
No.
Yeah, I think like 2006 is calling.
I was gonna say, we saw that game one, right?
Nah, that was back in the day, yo. Not in 2021.
Yeah, I think it's just a rare. Honestly, you know what's crazy? They're definitely doing this in New York, and this is gonna be fun. They're gonna end it with New York.
Oh yeah.
I don't know who wins this. I do think that Ja has so many nukes. The
fans win because we might get to just see Ashanti stand on stage the whole night, just singing songs for both of them. So
that's a fact.
The fans, you want.
Fans win.
That's true. That's
exactly we're gonna get to see Ashanti. We're gonna get to see Remy Ma.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Yeah. It's gonna be a good
I think you should have stopped Ashanti because I don't want Papoose going after me.
I don't either, but I also said it as respectfully as possible because
I'm trying to be respectful. But you put Ashanti right next to her, and
you know what? Yeah.
It's still respectful.
Big shout out to Papoose too, dropping a mixtape produced by Timbaland.
Wait, what? Is that what that is?
Yep.
Oh. Okay.
So,
shout out to Papoose making mixtapes.
Yo, I'm ready to call this a night. I want to hear that. Like right now.
Papoose over Timbaland beats? That'll be interesting.
Interesting what? I'm gonna get that right now. like right now.
Okay, I'm gonna check that out.
I'm definitely fucking with that.
So let's get to
speaking of new music.
Yeah, let's get to the music. Fuck it.
Let's get to the last that we need to talk about this for a while.
It's finally over.
I hope.
It's finally. Well, actually, I shouldn't say that because I haven't even started participating as much as everybody else.
It's probably going on till the end of September.
Actually, no. To be perfectly honest, this is going on forever. And once we get through this part of it, I'll explain. Well, it'll become clear. So
some
finally,
people
we got.
Need to. No, let me just say this before you say that. Some people did not need to drop a song as a diss track. Let me just let you know that there was between the two people that we're talking about, a third person decided that they want to drop a diss track, and like I understand that music is music and all that, but there's sometimes where you just got to know that you're not needed for this.
Are you saying that there's consequences to actions like that?
Yes.
Yo, Kino's finger was hovering above it because I know he was thinking about doing it too. But it's fine. It's fine. I'll take it for the team. It's fine.
Yeah, with that being said, no one needed to hear that.
So we finally got Donda versus Certified Lover Boy.
We finally got Certified Lover Boy.
Well, we finally got Certified Lover Boy. Did we talk about Donda?
Yeah, we barely did. You guys didn't
because I didn't listen to it.
Yeah. Have you listened to it yet, Senator?
No.
Is there any particular reason you haven't listened to it? I was very clear on why I did.
No, I stated my reasons why, and it's still the same thing. Like, hey, I like to listen to music where production is good, the artistry is good, and not just from the features. I need like the actual artist to be good
to show
and
up.
So
you got one there too.
There was one thing that came out that made me almost put on Donda. I swear to you.
Okay. And before we get to, I think what you're gonna get to.
Yeah.
Did you listen to the Drake album?
One thing. I heard the Drake album.
Nino?
Yeah, I heard that.
I begrudgingly
Shout out to Kawhi.
I still haven't seen that. I saw like a really
I just saw
quick
the
clip.
screen grab.
Yeah.
He don't even look like he want to be there.
But Kawhi never looks like he wants to be anywhere.
That's true.
Kawhi looked like he was excited to win a championship for about 7 minutes.
That's true.
And then he was back to like,
why you guys
Peter
still
tired.
touching me?
I want to go home.
Like,
where's the first flight to LA?
Yeah.
I got commercials to shoot.
I got music videos to dance around in.
Yeah.
You know, I listened to CLB. There's few tracks on there that he's going crazy on. Few tracks on there, but I have a few skippable tracks on that album. So,
okay, you know,
you really want me to go before you?
Please.
The best part is go listen to the You Only Live Twice, but listen to the censored version because I was trying to listen to the clean version at work today, and Lil Wayne's verse is the funniest verse compared to like this. Brought me back to like early 2000s with the censorships.
With BT.
Yeah, no,
Baby,
not bad. Yeah, all I do is eat you.
Yeah, DMX video.
Perfect. I was like, perfect.
That was a DMX video.
I appreciate it.
He looked like he'd be spazzing on TV, and you'd be like, "Yo, oh yeah, that's right. That's the last story."
Yeah, I was like, "Yo, I definitely gotta hear this uncensored."
Yeah.
It was party up. That was the best part.
Yeah.
Yo, but remember when they used to make the clean versions better?
Yeah.
Like the words they used to replace it.
Yeah.
What you know about that
better.
is the sickest song clean you have ever heard in the club.
Country
you
Grammar
gotta
too.
play What You Know.
Country Grammar definitely is
Country
up there.
Grammar too, because Country Grammar is so much better when you don't realize it's a drive-by.
I was like the drive-by.
I had no clue. For the longest, I didn't know what the street sweeper was. I was like, why the hell are they talking about somebody that like cleans up the street?
Yeah. Same.
I would like to point out that's how mid this Drake album is. We were talking about Country Grammar instead of this Drake album. This shit is
Nelly did just drop a country album.
Yeah, he did.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
So
he did. Yo, Tassie's gonna when Tass sees the cover art, he's gonna be so mad.
No, he's not. Why?
Yo, because the hat is split in half.
Yeah.
Like Swiss. He's gonna be so pissed.
Is he? Did he do that again?
I thought, when I saw it, I thought he did. I was like, oh no. Because
he did the sweatsuit again.
He did a fitted cap and a cowboy hat. It's split down the middle, and it's got it's like, alright, nigga, fine, whatever. I mean,
what are we back to 2005?
Hey, yo,
it's
listen.
all in my head.
Yeah, and that hat's on his head. Anyway, this is how mid this album is. It's
over and over again.
And I said it here before. I said this album is not fucking done. I said this album is not done. He's had 2 years, a year and a half in the studio doing all type of wizardry and technicals, biggest superstar in the world shit with the greatest rollouts ever. And the album we got was not fucking done. The album's not done. These sound like old songs. These sound like hybrid conglomerates where he was like, he did some shit and he's like, I really like these 7 bars and all right, let me call Travis. We're gonna do sicko mode again. Like, that's all this shit was. Like, this is one of the most polished mixtapes I've ever heard in a very long time.
Yeah, this ain't it, yo.
It's fucking mid.
I was gonna ask you guys because you guys listen to Drake more than I do, so what the fuck is that bullshit?
All in his head.
Jesus Christ. Anyways, yeah, I was gonna ask you guys because I listened to this, and I'm not really listening to the Drake album before this. So I wanted to see how you guys thought in comparison to every Drake album, but all I could think of was I'm like, this is very Drake.
Yeah, no, this is another Drake album, and I think we got caught up in the whole. Well, one, we got caught up with him. Okay, we got caught up with him. This album not being done, and him keep on coming up with excuses to not fucking put it out. And so Drake stans went crazy and was acting like this was going to be great. Then we got caught up with the whole Donda versus Certified Lover Boy, and we expected this to be so much better than Donda when Drake came through and he's like, here's some shit to shut the fuck up with. Here's some new Drake music to tie you over until I do some other great fucking rollout and give you something else. This was a Drake album. This is not his best. This is not his worst. This is definitely not it, but this is definitely not in the top half of his discography. This was one of his. Everything's better than Scorpion to me, but that's just.
No, I'm asking like honestly.
No.
I'd never listened to Scorpion, so I couldn't tell you.
Nah, I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. Like, I'm a fan of Drake. I'm a fan of Drake's songs. His bodies of work, I can't do it too much because as soon as he gets me and I'm like, holy shit, like Drake can rap. Like, yo,
he kind of fooled me with that first record.
And then right after it goes, yo, nigga, if you don't shut the fuck up moaning in my goddamn.
He kind of fooled me with the first 2 records because I was like, oh, okay.
Pappy's Home and Champagne Poetry.
Yeah, I'm not saying the name of that second song.
He went.
What? Poppy's Home, Daddy's Home,
yeah,
whatever it is.
Yeah.
Yo, my aunt bought Montel Jordan's album when I was really young.
I thought you said your aunt fought Montel Jordan. I was like, where's this going?
Never mind. My aunt fought Montel Jordan, right? And wrenched the CD out of his hand, right?
Okay.
And then when she was patching up her war wounds and telling her war story, I had stolen the CD and put it in, and I knew that CD frontwards and backwards. So that Montel flip that he did, it was super cool. Like, for me, it was just nostalgic for me. I thought it was extra dope. Nicki coming in and talking shit.
That was cool.
When he said I'm gonna get y'all mother to talk to you, I was trying to figure out the diss. I'm like, wait, is Drake talking shit about my mom? And then also clever. The whole I'm conceited. I went me first. But then when Nicki came, I realized, I really miss Nicki talking shit.
Oh yeah,
I miss Nicki talking shit. Except when I saw that picture with her and Rihanna, I hated that shit. But that's a whole different thing.
7 a.m.
in
Bridal Path.
Every time Drake is at a time and a place, he goes off. I'm not giving him extra points for
that's expected.
that because I expect that. Mm-hmm. I expect that. I expect when Ross is doing a car music, I expect him to go off.
It's always Maybach music.
Say what?
It's always Maybach music.
Well, Aston Martin music.
Martin music.
Yeah, wasn't that a Khaled song?
No, it's Ross.
No, that's a Ross record. Yeah.
Oh,
that was tough too. Oh. So yeah, but those two records, I'm not really giving thing for.
Yo, Drake fooled y'all, man.
Drake didn't fool me. I knew this album wasn't done.
No, I'm
and
talking
he showed
about
up and he's like, "Oh, here's Neno. Neno's right. Album's not done."
Can I now get to what I wanted to say?
Always.
There was one song that almost made me go to Donda.
Okay.
Then I realized it wasn't even on Donda.
Mm-hmm.
And that's Life of the Party.
Mm-hmm.
Talk about
Kanye featuring 3 Stacks.
Mm-hmm.
Andre 3000 is an alien.
We knew that though.
Yep.
He just has to remind us every time.
He always has to remind us. Like because he drops so sporadically that when he does drop, you are like, oh, that boy is good.
Yeah.
That's a great right there.
That's the only thing you gotta say.
Yeah.
All right. Neno, as a wartime guy, why did he do this?
Why did Drake
the
do
same
this?
reason.
Yes.
This was done the same reason why Fat Joe and Ja Rule are gonna race to drop New York. Whoever drops it first, that's bullets in their clip. That's a shot I'm sending at you if I drop it first. If you drop it, I mean, and on top of that, it's Andre 3000. He's a nuke, no matter what the fuck you do.
I know, I get that, but aside from me trying to figure out when the weekend started, I was also thinking, why? This doesn't make sense.
Because you neutralize you neutralize the person if you do that.
How?
Because now it's floating around and it's about, and you're not you. Okay, when
so
you
he can
listen
roll
to
it out.
He's not going to be able to roll it out because now if he rolls it out, it's like it's purpose. It's like, yo, okay, for Kanye's fans and for Drake's fans, Andre 3 Stacks may or may not be an alien. There's some people in there that make sense, and there's some people in there that are so stand heavy they're not fucking with they're not fucking with anybody else but their guy, right? If this rolled out and Kanye was able to at least keep up with, I don't know what to call what Andre did because I don't possess the words to express what he did, except call it poetry and beautiful and all that shit. Like, and
greatness.
Those words aren't, and that word's not even great enough for that. But moving on, if Kanye was able to keep up with that, that's a body blow to anybody who's really keeping score between them. That's not a stand. That doesn't just stand with their guy. That's a body blow. Because if Kanye can keep up with that, that's a body blow. We're talking about one of the greatest collaborations on time. We're comparing Kanye to 3 Stacks at the peak of 3 Stacks. At 3 Stacks lyrical prowess. We're talking about the greatest, we'll say anything too. We'll say, one of the greatest producers on the planet with one of the greatest, like, we'll do anything to tie those two together to make the story sound better. Even us who are cynical about rap bars and shit, we'll do it.
I don't know.
It's a great story.
I heard
with Drake putting it out, it stops that. You can't have that conversation anymore. Kanye can go ahead and put it out now, but it's like, yo, you went back home, you had to do all that shit over. If it was me, however, but we'll never know. But it's a point you can't have now. And you can never have that back.
I think I was listening to Joe's podcast today, and it made me remember something when he brought it out. So he said Drake was trying to do what Joe did, and that was he heard this track. You drop your diss bar first, right? And so you get ahead of it. But I think one of the problems that Joe had was that, and which is what Drake did a little bit different, was that Joe put out 4 tracks before we actually even heard the track where the supposed bar was there, right?
Okay.
The French Montana one. I think in what Drake did a little bit different was Drake put out the track so he could say, see, there was a track coming up, right? The problem, Joe looked crazy putting out so much diss tracks and nothing came out about it, right? He just kept saying, I heard the track, but no one else heard it, right? This one here, Drake's putting out the track, so he'll be like, see, he had bars towards me too, but his bars don't keep up with my bars. The problem with that is, yeah, his bars doesn't keep up with yours. But now everyone's talking about how great of a rapper Andre 3000 is, who he might end up being the one that wins this battle, just because he put out the way better verse compared to either one of them.
And if anything, it brought Donda right back to the conversation.
Yeah.
Donda jumped in the supposed second day compared to
y'all seen
Drake's
that?
second day.
Y'all seen that?
Streaming.
Drake still outsold him, but
that drop is crazy.
He dropped from, I think, 125 to 89, I think it was.
Yeah.
And then Kanye went from 94 to 104 when you compare the first two days.
That just goes to show that Kanye is getting old. He didn't set those streaming farms up on time like the new kids.
That is true.
Yeah. Still. Let me ask you this, right? Actually, I have 2 questions.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Has Drake peaked?
Ben.
You think so?
Ben. We're not seeing a decline yet, but yeah. He doesn't get any better than this. What does he do now?
I think he's like stuck doing what he's doing.
Yeah. I mean, it's cool to be stuck at the top. It's cool to be stuck on your... Say what?
I couldn't get through this album. I tried.
His fans love the shit.
I know, but even they're kind of...
And we talked about he so many guys think he eats that he can just be stuck where he is and just fine. He's a super visible Tech 9. People will talk all day and champion him all day, and you never... Because Tech 9's been at the top of his game for a very long time.
The longest.
Nah, but this kind of feels like it came and went.
Yeah, it did. But it did for us. These kids are still playing down. And not only that, that Too Sexy record, I hate that.
But that Too Sexy record's gonna work.
That's what I'm saying.
I heard that beat, I'm like,
that's what I'm saying. That's gonna go. It hasn't gone yet, but that's gonna go.
Nice and soft around me.
That's gonna go. That's gonna go. You're gonna when people start getting back in their cars, and they will.
I mean, they're outside.
Even more so than now. That first song is gonna go. 4 a.m. on the bridal path, or whatever time he was in front of his mansion, that's gonna go.
Not as much as Too Sexy. Although I think Too
Sexy. He's just saying records that will go.
Yeah, but
I'm saying
those records are gonna go.
Too Sexy is gonna go a lot more off than I think people thought.
I agree.
That should be a future record though.
Say what?
That should be a future record though.
Future record? Yeah.
Yeah. That's the future.
It's fine. Let the deluxe come out. Let Future remix it. It'll be fine. Like it's gonna work. It's Drake. It's gonna work.
Okay. My other question is this, right? Andre 3000 is where?
In his own world.
Yeah.
On your list?
I know what you're trying to say. Andre 3000's where on the list? Right?
Oh, to answer your question from way back in the day, Andre 3000 can keep up with Black Thought.
Yeah, I'm not.
That'd be amazing, actually.
I do remember. I kept asking, then who's better than Black Thought? Okay,
3000,
okay.
Redman. Yeah, I can go on.
See that's where things get tricky for me. I'm not critiquing that because I've been sick and I've just been playing with different songs and stuff like that, and I'm starting more now to understand people's affinity with Redman.
You didn't get it before?
I didn't get it like this. When people were like, "Yo, Redman is the," I'm like, "Fam, what are we talking about?" But then I listened. I was like, "Oh, like Redman's that, like he's like that." But I was like, "All right, cool." But what I was saying was, it gets dicey because when we start saying, yeah, Redman, Black Thought, Andre 3 Stacks. Then we got to turn around and go, well, then where do we put Hove?
Where do we put Big Boi?
Nas? Because
more importantly, where do we put Big Boi?
I feel like, and so hold on, I'll get to that. My whole thing is there's got to be different sections. Like this whole overarching the greatest, like this GOAT thing that we do it because it's easy to kind of place people. I mean, we do it because placing people is super easy. Because again, for the most of the 30 plus crowd, it's Biggie, Jay-Z, Nas, M. That you can do it, Pac. You can develop the top 7, no problem.
I mean, I gave you 13 in my 10.
Like when you start splitting it down, you gotta start splitting it down. Like you can't. When you say 3 Stacks and Hove, like it's like they're so different, but you gotta give them both their shine. But there's places that 3 Stacks just does not go that Hove does go. It doesn't transition as well. They don't mix well. Not the two of them, but like their skill sets, they're both phenomenal MCs, but their bread and butter comes from completely different places, and it's almost uncomparable. I used to think that people were always scapegoating when they're like, "Oh yeah, nah, it's not comparable." There are certain kings that are not comparable. There just are.
So I say in his own world.
Yeah.
Because you can't really classify.
Yeah.
Classify
he's,
where
he's a fucking Martian.
Is.
He really is.
Let me ask you this then, Red. Because we're all relatively creative people. Do you think that the way 3 Stacks drops is because he's afraid?
I don't think he cares.
I think he's afraid to destroy everyone by accident.
Okay.
I don't think he cares. I think he got to the point where I think he's some people feel like they need to drop multiple classics. Some people need to feel like I think he feels like he's already done enough classics that he doesn't need to put out any more music. So when I drop, I drop.
Okay, let me add on to your thing. Let me add on to your thing. Sorry, not to interrupt. So do you think that he set the bar so high that now he's afraid?
No.
Anything below that will be considered a failure?
No.
I don't. Again, what Nappz was saying, I think he's a fucking Martian. I don't even think he thinks about it the same way as us. I think he is a pure artist. Like he's literally making gifts for us. There's no bar for him. He's literally like, yo, here's this masterpiece I gave you. Here's this thing I gave you. It's not. He's really painting with colors we've never seen before, and we're trying to figure out where it places, where a bar is. He's literally just being an artist.
He is musically doing what J. Cole did for Dollar and a Dream tour.
Which is
where it's all right, I am going to rap today. So here's the address. Show up. Like that's what it is. It's
he just pops up on somebody's phone.
Yeah, like do I somebody reaches out, he's like, oh, I respect him enough to do a verse. Cool. I will do a verse. I don't even think he writes all of his verses. I feel like he goes in there, he just knows how to talk in a poetic way, and then he was like, oh, that sounds pretty good. I'll send that back. And then when other people hear it, it sounds like the best shit ever. And he's probably like, I could have done a lot more differently on this one. Like I could have changed that. I could have changed, you know what I mean? Like I don't think
I mean, that's the curse of the creative, though, right? But I'm just saying, because like, it got me thinking, like how Dr. Dre will never put out Detox. Do y'all understand what I'm saying? Or?
Yeah, I think it's a little different. I think, and at that point, I think it's kind of just the difference of genius and the difference of semantics and stuff like that. I think Dre's more technical. Like, this can sound better because I know how to make this sound better. It's just the instruments in order to do it haven't been invented yet.
Gotcha.
3 Stacks, he like. It's really and truly like the more I'm saying it, the more I think like 3 Stacks is on another world. He's speaking in languages we don't understand, and we're just trying to put it in a place. Like, he's literally just being art. 3 Stacks. The closest thing we have to the new generation of this is maybe Kendrick, but Kendrick wants to
be out there,
smoke on your top 5.
Yeah,
like that's the whole difference. If Kendrick, like,
no, I think Kendrick and 3 Stacks are at the same point.
Just about, but the only difference is I think 3 Stacks is an older Kendrick without like the ego part of it, and I don't say ego as a negative. I say he's like
no, but I'm saying I think it's the exact same thing. I think that Andre 3000, they put out albums as Outkast. He was rated as one of the best rappers back then, like GOAT status in Atlanta, all this other stuff.
Yeah.
Then he decides, hey, I'm gonna do something super creative and do Love Below.
Love Below.
It gets rated as whatever, and then he just doesn't put out any album after that. That's like
no, they put one more. 2. 1?
Did they?
Yeah, they had that movie that they
I don't
told us it was a movie.
Right.
Yeah, I'm not considering the soundtrack. I'm talking about.
Well, technically,
like,
it was an album.
Yeah, but it goes with a movie. I'm saying I'm saying nothing attached to that.
If we're talking like the Black Panther soundtrack.
Yeah, I'm not
even that's
Black
parallel,
Panther.
I'm not,
no, but it was an Outkast album. I'm saying.
So it's like.
But I understand what you're saying.
You put out all those, and then you go away. We were having a discussion last week or 2 weeks ago. Is Kendrick retiring? Yeah, Kendrick might just be doing the same thing that Andre does once he puts out this last album. You might not see him until he decides he wants to put out a verse here or there. Like,
but I think that's the difference. The difference is it's easier to get Kendrick to come out and smoke on the top 5 because of his ego. He's like, I know deep down Kendrick knows, do you see what I've done? Do you see the art I've made you? Do you see the soul I've bared to you? I'm speaking in codes y'all not getting yet. But also, I'm going to fuck him up. And I'm fucking him up because I'm the best.
He's like NBA playing the ball court.
No, I don't.
Like shows up with the record.
I still say that the ego, both of them have an ego. Andre has an ego. Kendrick has an ego. I see what Nappz is saying.
I get what Nappz is saying.
I think it's exact.
I don't know.
We saw Andre step out to smoke 3 Kings. We saw Andre step out to just show that he's a better rapper when it comes on the Frank Ocean.
But I think Andre's not smoking under the top 5. Andre's killing shit.
I'm saying
it is a slight difference, but I get what you're saying.
Yeah, because Kendrick still disappeared. Kendrick felt like shots were being taken how long after Damn, and you did not really hear from it. Then you hear the Black Panther one came out after. And you're like, oh shit, Kendrick is out. Okay, maybe in a year time we're gonna get a Kendrick album. Yeah. You did not hear Kendrick again after that. Kendrick disappears. Like it only sounds like it's easier to get him out because he just put out that verse. But he's been gone for a while. He's been quiet for a while.
Also, it might also be the fact that when Kendrick puts out verses, he gets out of his artist bag and gets into his aggressive MC bag, where we do not see that from from 3 Stacks.
He does a passive angry.
But
side.
I mean that never goes away. It's rap.
I'm just rapping.
That never goes away. That part of it never goes away. So that's why I was saying like the ego is there. I do get what Nappz is saying. It is the exact same thing. I think maybe Kendrick just has an active ego, and he's just younger. He's still he still want to punch a nigga lyrically in the face, whereas Andre 3000 is like, you could die today, but I'm gonna go over here and fucking play this cello because.
Yeah. No, like Kendrick's a bit more. I'm gonna show up to the rucker.
Yeah.
Just cause.
Yeah.
Right, and
or like the game is won, and Kendrick's still dropping like another or trying for another 40 because he took it personal. Like I get it.
We got give Big Boi his props. I just want to say
absolutely. I think this conversation kind of makes me want to put Big Boi closer to Hove, in the sense that in the sense that
although
he keeps up with Andre, but I'm still having a tough time comparing Andre to Hove, but it's not as hard now. Subject matter, flow, delivery, cadence, all of that stuff, legendary status. It's putting Big Boi in the conversation closer to Hove makes a little bit more sense to me.
Here's a random thought, right? We always say Big Boi could keep with Andre.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Well, what if Andre was dumbing down?
I don't know, because I've seen Big Boi keep up with everybody.
I mean, Big Boi can rap. That's not even a question. But it's just,
you know what?
It's just Andre's that much more.
That's the whole thing. It's not a knock against Andre if that's the fact, because Andre wants to rap about things that the rest of us mortals understand. Again, 3 Stacks wants to fucking talk about what the fucking galaxy tastes like. Like, fam, like we can't do this. Like, this is not.
That's a fire euphemism. What's that galaxy taste?
That number is what's that galaxy? But I'm saying like 3 Stacks really is a fucking alien. So for him to come back to Earth and still be good, that's not a knock against Big Boi.
I only thought of that because you said something about he's afraid to hurt people.
Yeah.
Like he does, so he kind of dumbs it down.
I mean, yeah.
I don't know. I get what you're saying, but because of the proven history of Big Boi being able to keep up with everyone that we consider aliens,
I agree.
It's not just he only rapped with one alien and it was Andre. I'm talking. We've seen everybody that Big Boi has kept up with, and he's kept up with everybody.
Yeah.
So that's the only reason why. That's the only reason why I say that.
No, I agree. I'm just wondering.
Yeah. And I'm not trying to take no merit from him or knock him or any disrespect to him at all. He really has kept up with.
Yeah, he did. I mean, he did. It's just something I can't help but wonder.
Does Big Boi and Nas have a record together?
I don't know.
I think they might have been featured on a record together, but not like them two.
As long as Nas didn't do that fast flow he does when he gets with Southern people.
You know what's crazy? I think Nas can do it now.
I don't think so. It sounds awkward.
No. I know, but just the way I feel like Hit Boy would straighten out the way that he does his cadence, because especially with the drill rappers. You know what's crazy? Nas could do that drill rapper flow correctly, just not on that type of beat.
He shouldn't have been on the record.
Which one?
Give that to Fabio and Ferg, man.
Which one? Oh, the
one with Fabio and Ferg.
The spicy record?
Yeah.
But I thought he sounded dope on that.
No, I cringed.
I thought he sounded dope on that. Mind you, it's hard to be on a drill beat with Fabio. Like it really is hard.
But Ferg killed him.
But Ferg is
nice.
Different too.
Yo, Joseph,
do you know how many different type rappers we got going on?
A lot. Wow. What do you mean?
Like, I was thinking about it. Like every so often, like because Tass is my man. So every so often, I always remember this really poetic thing he said, where he looked me dead in my eye and he's like, "And you like this shit? I weep for hip hop." Like it was one of the most soul-crushing things he's ever said. And I was like, "Dude, get the fuck out of here." But I always think about that whenever I hear. Yeah, I always think about that whenever I hear some whenever I hear like new or old rappers, and I'm like, this is trash. But also, there's a lot there's a lot of good shit. Yeah. Like remember when like the Migos was like mumble rappers?
Mm-hmm.
Like these niggas like they get in their bag. Like like a whole fucking bag.
Yo, did the album come and go too?
Every album comes and goes. Like
Every
that.
No,
Like
no,
that's.
but more so.
Yeah. Because I feel like at this point, especially with a lot of artists like that, we give them when they do good shit, we give them their flowers and then we go to the next thing. Like it really is the microwave like wave. And not only that, but even the niggas that was like, yo, this is microwave industry, like nothing lasts anymore. Even those niggas that was like trying to be the last of the Mohicans. Now most of them, like 99% of them, are on that so what have you done for me lately though? Like they got a longer memory, but if Nas, like, here's the whole thing. Nas put out an excellent album. If Nas drops tomorrow,
we'd forget about the last one.
We would forget specifically about the last one. We'll be like, oh man, Nas had a great album last time, but we're going through it, listening to, we're this is our version of digging in the crates, and the crates are right here. It's so easy. Like
I forgot
right
the Hov and Nipsey record was this year.
And that verse was incredible. I hear niggas talking about
Fabio.
I can't remember who's got like niggas is running around saying
Fabio.
Fabi verse of the year. I'm like, y'all know that Nipsey record was thing. I hear a lot. I hear that type of talk.
No,
like,
no. I've heard it too. That's why I also said relax.
Yeah, but I mean,
but
like
Andre might have the rest of the year.
That Hov and Nipsey record came out this year.
I know. I completely forgot.
So
that's how long this year has been.
I'm going back and
niggas just eat this shit up.
I'm going back and I'm looking, and so the week after Migos dropped, Her dropped.
Fuck.
Like,
that was this year too.
Yeah.
Right?
Wow.
Yeah.
Like there were some weeks where music were coming out crazy fast.
Oh yeah, Snow dropped this year too.
That's who I was about to mention too. Snow dropped a great album, and that came and went
after.
Damn.
Yeah. Tyler dropped 2 weeks after.
God, exactly.
Tyler dropped.
That's the next person I was gonna say. Tyler dropped, and the shit went came and went. And it's not only like critically acclaimed guys or like people that we feel like deserve the extra, like Snow and Tyler, but Khaled dropped and went. And I guess I know it wasn't great, but it's still a name. So it's not the popular niggas came and go. The niggas that we want to give time to come and go. Pause. Like
I shouted out Cole last week, but I'm gonna shout out Cole again because the album really is good.
I'm gonna go back ever since what's his face said like he's the GOAT.
Like I delete the songs I don't want to keep on my phone, but most of the albums on my phone.
Yo, Big Daddy Kane said he's the GOAT, so now I gotta go back.
Big Daddy Kane said that he's the GOAT?
Big Daddy Kane said Cole's the GOAT.
Oh, okay.
Fam, Big Daddy Kane won't even say Jay-Z's the GOAT. Fam, I'm going back to listen to
I know, that's crazy.
Everybody needs to go back and listen to this.
No. Honestly, that album is good money. That's one of those albums that kind of stuck around by me. So, surprisingly, because I really wasn't trying to give it the time of day. No, I'm talking about like for this year, that's the only album that really stuck. And I wasn't trying to give it any time of day.
That's what I'm saying. And look at the albums that came out this year.
Lil Baby dropped this year.
Lil Baby dropped this year. Came and went too. Dirk and Baby dropped this year. Motherfucking we went over it. Tyler dropped this year, which I'm still playing. Fucking the Griselda boys be dropping all the time.
Yo, that Westside album's hard.
Yo, that Westside verse that on that Donda album, that Westside verse is my favorite verse.
Oh, super hard. It's
my favorite verse.
Dog, I shed tears.
Yo, I'm like, I know you're kidding, but like, no, I stopped what I was doing.
I was dead ass. I was like, yo, this is beautiful.
I was in the middle of the kitchen and I stopped what I'm doing and I stood there and I listened to the whole thing before I went back.
Yeah. No, God. In the kitchen, cooking food, dinner. Hypothetically, let me ask you this, right? Why would they cut?
Why would they? Because when you're on the block and you're competing, it's gonna make them come back.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like originally it's gonna make them come back. That's gonna make them come back.
Okay, tell me off the mic.
I just did. Just bleep this. I'll tell you the rest.
Did you watch Raising Kanan?
I haven't watched it yet.
Been stuck at episode 3.
I'm watching.
Watch.
By the way, we're like we've been taking crazy segues, but we're done with Drake and Kanye
been
and shit, right? Like
I
was just making sure because I didn't know if we were circling back or if we were going.
No.
Yeah.
Have they Power Book 3?
I haven't seen it yet.
They powered it yet?
I like it.
Because I'm same thing. I'm 3 episodes in and I'm like, yo, I like this.
Nah,
but I'm also kind of thinking, I'm like, yo,
I'm caught up.
It's good. It's good so far.
It's good. It's good.
Okay. I gotta make time to watch it.
What we got next?
What else we got?
Y'all see any movies this weekend?
I saw Shang Chi.
Oh, you did see it?
I did. I went to go see it.
I went to the theater to see this.
It's only
I paid real money.
Yeah, me too.
Say what?
Disney got my money.
What? Wait, Nappz, what'd you say?
It's only released in theaters.
Yeah.
Yeah, you thought.
Yeah.
Well, so no, you're right. You're right. It was only released in theaters.
Relax.
You are correct. You are correct. No,
ping our VPNs now.
I haven't watched it.
Yeah, what do you think?
I think I can only imagine how the Asian community felt because this definitely felt like Black Panther. Like I felt like while I was watching it, I had a small swelling of pride on how good it was. They did not play up any kind of fucking tropes. They didn't go into this and make this just a cog in the machine of Marvel. I went into this not really being that interested in it. It's a good fucking movie. Character development up and down. And once again, good female characters that make me absolutely say whoever wrote Captain Marvel needs to go back to school or something. I don't want them to be fired because you can fix your mistakes, but damn.
I'm sure they'll fix it.
I hope so because they keep
got
proving.
2 coming, so.
Marvel writers keep proving. Oh, we do know how to make well done female characters consistently. They keep doing this, right? So, and I always bring it up because I know I'm not a misogynist, but that movie made me feel like it. But anyway, back to Shang-Chi. This was great. This was great.
As an Asian on the surface, it was a great fucking movie.
It was good, man. It was good.
Yeah.
Shout out Kim's Convenience.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, shout out. Oh yeah, he was in that. I forgot about that.
Yeah, man.
That was fucking amazing.
But yeah, no, it was really good. And again, like I said, I hate magic. I'm not really into him as Shang-Chi as a Marvel character. I don't know, and I'm a comic buff. I don't know shit about this.
Listen, I came in thinking, why the fuck do I care about this? And then I had to tell myself, yo, Marvel made you care about the Guardians of the Galaxy. If they can make you care about them,
but see, that's crazy too, because even Guardians of the Galaxy is higher on my list of.
Doug, I gave no fucks about them.
Like this was like a foreign Iron Fist. I was like, what are you talking about?
This is how they should have made Iron Fist. That's all I could think of. I'm like, Marvel.
Yeah,
please fix Iron Fist.
They had enough talk about dragons in there. I was like, yo, fam, just throw all of Iron Fist away. And I would have normally been like, yo, give this character all of Danny Rad's shit. Don't do it. No, I'm glad y'all didn't listen to me. Don't do it because they fleshed this character out. I care about him. I care about his fucking mom. I cared about the fucking dad. There was not one character that they showed me on this that I did not care about. Also, shout out to Ronnie Chang because he's fucking hilarious and he showed out in the small part that he had in this.
Who the hell?
Dude that they met at the Fight Club. At the top of the movie. Yeah. Also, I really do like how they made it sure they gave me what I wanted. They showed up and they said, okay, you've made it this much through the movie. We're gonna hurry up and give you your Marvel Easter eggs. Now fuck off and get back to the movie. And they did that. Also, this movie is where they should have had Taskmaster. Again, that fight at the Fight Club where they were along the walls and stuff. That's where I would have liked to see him. He would have shined there. That's over. They fucked that up. It's fine. It's fine. Whatever. You gave me Shang-Chi. I'm cool with it.
Oh, I just want to say I know some women that actually hate Black Widow for like the reasons I think. I mean, not the reasons I hate. I hate Black Widow for other reasons.
The movie
For nerd
or
reasons.
the character?
I hate it for nerd reason.
The movie or the character?
The movie.
The women hate it for the movie or the character? The same reason why.
Might be the movie.
No.
Certain
Well,
women
you
things.
clearly don't want to say it, so you can tell me off mic because that's just some misogynistic nerd shit I'm gonna get into.
No, it would. Yeah. It would sound like some misogynistic shit if I said it.
Fair enough. All right.
Yeah. Anyways.
But yeah,
what else we got?
no, that was gonna be my recommendation. It's a great movie. It's a fucking great movie.
Okay.
It's a great movie, and I'm excited.
Anything else?
I also saw I also ended up seeing I went to the drive-in, so I saw that movie, then I saw Free Guy with Ryan Reynolds and what's his name? Whatever.
It's Ryan Reynolds, yeah.
Ryan Reynolds, and then I stayed and I watched Black Widow again because
I saw Free Guy at home. I enjoyed that.
Yeah, it was cool.
It was better than I thought it was gonna be.
It was better than I thought it was gonna be. Yeah, it was better than I thought it was gonna be.
I didn't cringe. Like, it was funny.
Yeah, it was pretty good. They it could have been cringy, but they didn't stay on the cringy shit too long. Some nerd shit real quick. Now that I'm thinking about it, yeah, I know, like not that we're already doing. Shit, you know what? Never mind. I lost it. I don't know. It just fell right out of my fucking head.
No worries. What else we got?
It's that time.
Oh yes.
Oh yes, your favorite time. If you've been rocking with us this long, we know what you want. So let's get to it.
Yes.
This is Not So Soft Presents Tweets by Justin LaBoy. Who would like to kick us off this week? Oh, Kino's rearing to go. You have the floor, sir.
All right. Agreeing to threesomes and poly relationships, all because your man won't stop cheating on you, is not a flex. Now look at you crying while eating that girl box. It was actually a cat emoji, but I had to.
I usually like those, but Justin, you're getting dangerously close to giving away too many fucking secrets. I'm gonna need you to like chill the fuck out. So
okay.
That one gets a half point.
Right.
Senator.
DoorDash man just hands me my food, chewing. I said, "What the fuck you eating?" That's it.
That started off very, very strong. Unfortunately, Justin did not land I just don't feel like the last part was necessary, but it was funny. So that's going to be a 0.75.
All right, you know what? Let's really end this off strong then.
Oh,
because you did not really like the
bonus round.
Here we go. Kids are so messy. They'll bring up your ex in front of your new boo.
Oh, shit.
What's really, really funny about that's true. This has been
Tweets by Justin LaBoy.
What he said. I'm pushing her on the swing, and she literally goes, "Hey, isn't that?" I'm like, fam, she was walking away, acting like she didn't see me having this quasi family moment. I was acting like it. Why are you doing it? And the girl runs up to the ex and is like, "Oh, hi." Like, I'm like, oh my God. Then, of course, the kid's not even there as a buffer, and the girl looks at me and is like, "So who's that?" It's also my neighborhood, so I can't even front like, oh, man.
Rough times.
Yeah, man.
In your past.
Yeah, it definitely in my past. I don't know. I don't fuck with either of those girls. Shout out to them. Honestly, one's rich and one's.
You don't need to trust me.
Anyway, go on.
God bless.
Yeah, God bless. God bless. What else we
what
got,
else we got?
guys? What else we got, guys?
Oh, yeah,
Get to some.
recommendations.
Wait.
What?
Oh. Yeah. I think I'm sick of y'all. Ready for recommendations?
I think my new thing is gonna be tell people go find God.
I'm really mad that you said that because I wanted to say that in the group chat, but I wanted more context. But
No, when I'm cursing people out.
yeah.
So instead of cursing you out, I'm just saying go find God.
I feel like there needs to be more curses behind it and shit like that. I feel like for you to do it, you sound like an older Southern lady. Like it's too passive. I need it to be more aggressive. Like I don't give a fuck. I don't know who the fuck you talking to. Nigga, suck my dick and go find God. Like
nah. I just gotta say it. Big in all caps. Go find God. Just put my hand on your shoulder. Obviously, after COVID, all that shit, can't be touching none of y'all right now. Fuck that shit.
Go find God. That's definitely
go find God.
Yeah, I think that's definitely context heavy, but you can
that one and God bless.
You can pull it off. God bless has been working for you. I will say that.
It is.
God bless has been working for you.
It gets me out of situations, man.
Not only that, but also the God bless almost sounds a little active. Yeah, because niggas be getting ready to talk, and then you pop out of nowhere and be like, "Yeah, God bless." Like it's almost like, yo, so nigga, did you just like unsanction us to talk shit? Like what the fuck happened?
It just meant, yo, I'm out. Deuces.
But nigga, we knew you were out. You didn't have to participate. That's why I feel like when you pop in, you shut the shit down. I'm like, oh shit. Fuck. All right. Well,
I should just be like, go find God, you heathens.
Nah, that one sounds like a warning. I do like that one. That one works for you. If you add you heathens to that works for you.
True.
Really, I don't know what we're talking about anymore. Nappz, you want to get wait, no. Let's do recommendations. That's how much I want to leave now. I need to go find God.
After Corona, it's crazy.
I need to find God. I'm done with this.
Yeah, you do.
Do we got recommendations?
You already know. I recommend Love in Paradise, the Carribean, only brought to you by Discovery Plus.
Every Sunday. What time?
I don't know.
Okay.
Whatever time they want, because love doesn't stop.
I watch once it streams.
Nah, they gotta pay us for the time slot.
But I recommend that. And if Discovery Plus doesn't want to pay, I also recommend Bachelor in Paradise.
Yo,
they're pretty much pretty much at the same episode, like same amount of episodes. So you can go watch that. If they don't want to pay us, I will come back next week with the next show that will probably pay us.
Kino, you got recommendations?
Yes, I do. I had something originally, but I'm gonna switch it up. I recommend Black Market. It's a series on Vice. I hate promoting Vice, but it's a good series. It's hosted by Michael K. Williams. Go check it out.
Dope. Oh, right. That's the one where he was like...
Yeah.
No, I'm gonna fuck with that.
I recommend it because it's him. He's the only one I think that should have done that.
No, that's dope. I'm back on my nerdy shit. I'm recommending Rick and Morty. The season finale just finished. It answers all the fucking questions, and that's what I recommend. It answers all the goddamn questions. Nappz, you want to get us plugged up so we can plug out?
You already know what it is, man. Make sure to follow Neno on Instagram at NotSoSoftPod. Make sure to follow me at The Senator. Make sure to check out Kino on Instagram at KinoTG. Don't forget to follow the pod at NotSoSoftPod too, because Neno does control that. Also, make sure to check out the chat room pods on Instagram at the chat room pod. At the .chatroom pod. New episodes comes out every Tuesday. The next episode we actually have Coach Ken from Last Chance U on Netflix. He'll be on. We're just gonna apologize now. There was some technical difficulties with the recording. You know how connections are with Zoom, so sometimes it's not the best thing, but we'll make it as good as we can. And talks with the Chatterbox will be back in about 2.5 weeks after they get over the Delta variant, and then they quarantine.
Kendrick
and
gonna
then
drop before they do.
They're gonna drop neck and neck with Kendrick.
Yeah, Kendrick might drop before they do.
Yo, at that point, then we're just gonna have to compare them to Andre 3000. Whenever Andre drops an album, is when that episode.
Yeah, if Andre 3000 drops before they do.
Yo, fam. Yo, I'm gonna keep it a bean with you. I be doing all the extra nerd shit, but I get most of my nerd information from them, and they just stopped doing shit, so I don't even know what to watch.
Dog, CLB and Donda drop.
Also,
that's fucking crazy.
Talks with the Chatterbox. You know we don't want you to get sick, but we did tell you that you need to step up more than we did, and we had a person that sacrificed himself to tell us how the experience was. So it's on you now.
Yeah, man, get it.
Neno did that, so you don't have to do that.
You know this. Real quick, before we do get out of here, of course, if you live in Canada, go out and fucking vote. I don't care who 20th. You vote for, but if you don't, more than likely, whoever you vote for, you're not gonna like the outcome of it, but at least you voted, so you can complain about it.
That's a fact.
Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and leave some love for the hardest podcast on the planet. Yeah, you should just fucking do that shit, because you should. We need it. But yeah, leave some love for the hardest podcast on the planet. Yeah, as always, this has been the Not So Soft podcast. That's it. That's all. We'll see you next week. Please don't forget to stay the fuck away from Kino. Wear a goddamn mask. Wash your hands. Wash your ass. Stay safe. Be dangerous. And we'll see you next week.
Peace.
There you go.
There you go.
Yeah, I'm drunk and I gotta pee. Are we done here?
Yeah, pretty much.